Jim Schwartz talks about getting the Browns defense ready to play against the Jaguars on Sunday.
There's a lot of uncertainty going into this game from just the weather. You know, how sloppy is the field going to be? How much is rain going to affect the game? How much is wind going to affect the game? And then, maybe Trevor Lawrence plays and he's himself and he has his full mobility. Maybe he plays and he doesn't have his mobility. And then maybe he doesn't play at all and Beathard plays. So I think that, our game plan is probably about 25% bigger this week. And it's not actually going to be 25% bigger within the game. It's going to be 25% bigger to be able to handle all the different things that have come up.
Yeah, that makes sense when you think about it, Brad. That they've got to have a plan for both. I mean, the plan is get after the quarterback, and if it's Trevor Lawrence, they're going to be maybe even a little bit more aggressive because he's not going to be able to avoid it. He's not unbelievably athletic, but he's athletic enough to get away from a rush. That's got to be cut down some.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't imagine that he's going to be 100% on his feet, right? In mobility-wise, it's interesting that he comes out and says that, and it's true. You have to prepare for all that, but that's exactly why they're playing it close to the vest, right? And that's exactly why Stefanski's playing close to the vest. Because if you're making the opponent prepare for more, then this gamesmanship of not announcing who is going to start or game time decision and all that is working, right? Because you're making a defense in practice spend time on something that they may not even see on Sunday, and that takes away from time on things that they know they're going to see on Sunday. So, I think the Browns will be ready. Every time you listen to Schwartz, I feel more confident every time, without fail. So, it's a big game for this defense to have a bounce back spot at home, like we talked about, within the confines of Cleveland Brown Stadium with the noise. They need to have a good performance here. They have to live up to their billing in this one, and I think they will. But it is critical for them to do that, and there was a point earlier in the year where they started to get questioned too, and they kind of bounced back and had a couple real good games in a row and quieted all the doubters. I'm hoping they do that again here in the next couple weeks as well, because they're going to need them to be elite down the stretch for the Browns to get it where they want to go.